So students, our last paragraph is, let me know as soon as you can the date and time of your arrival so that dad and I will come to pick you up at the airport. I do hope you will accept my invitation, not disappoint me. Eagerly waiting for your positive reply. Convey my regards to uncle and auntie and lots of love to your younger sister Tanisha. Yours lovingly, XYZ. Listen, students, in the last paragraph, that some lines like eagerly waiting for your positive reply, then I do hope you will accept my uh, invitation, not disappoint me. Convey my regards to uncle and auntie and lots of love. Okay, these types of the sentences you should repeat in your that the letters according to the subject. Okay, so in this way here we have discussed that how to write a informal letter, and I hope all of you have understood that how to write informal letter. Clear? We have discussed the format of informal letter first. Then with the example, one example, we have discussed that informal letter, how to write informal letter. Okay, I hope no one has a doubt related to this, and easily you come to know what is the difference between formal letter and informal letter. Okay, how the format of formal letter and informal letter is deeper from each other. Okay, so first of all, that only one thing is necessary to keep in mind. In a formal letter should be short, and that the formal language you should use there, and informal letter, that informal language, friendly language you should use in a informal letter. Then formal letter, already we have discussed, in formal letter two addresses are there, sender's address and receiver's address. In informal letter only one address is there, that is a sender's address. In formal letter salutation is respected sir, ma'am, in this way. In informal letter salutation is dear anyone, then dear ma'am, dear mom, dear dad. Okay, in this way. Informal letter, after a salutation subject is mentioned, reference is also mentioned if it is given in a topic. In informal letter, these types of the things, subject and reference, are not available. Okay, then formal letter, that it is a also that classified into the 2 or 3 paragraphs. Informal is also classified into a 2 and 3 paragraphs. In formal letter also first paragraph is introduction. In informal also first paragraph is a introduction. Okay, in the last conclusion point, expectation is available in the both types of letters, formal also and informal also. Clear everyone? Then at the last salutation into the formal letter, yours faithfully. Okay, yeah, yours obediently, in this way. In an informal letter, yours lovingly. Okay, in this way the salutation in both letters, formal letter and informal letter. Okay, so according to this format you should write the formal and informal letter for a same topic. Look at here is with me one topic. Okay, and it is also a guideline. With the help of this guideline you should write formal letter also and informal letter also. Listen students, those are from 7th and 8th standard. For them, according to the new syllabus, according to the 10th standard paper pattern, in this way you will receive guideline into a paper, and with the help of this guideline it is necessary that you should write formal letter and informal letter. Okay, same guideline will come for formal letter and informal letter. Cleared everyone? Now in this way, formal or informal, you should attempt the any one written that among these both, that formal, yeah, informal. but guideline will come same for the both letters. Clear everyone? Now everyone that observe this guideline which is available, which is visible to you, okay, read this carefully and you should tell me that to whom in a formal letter we are going to write the letter and to whom that we are going to write the letter in a informal. Okay, read this carefully everyone. Are you reading, students? Take your own time. Read this carefully, whole guideline properly everyone should read. I am going to ask you that which that address you are going to use in your letter, formal or informal, to whom you are going to write a letter with this guideline. So everyone should properly, carefully read this that guideline. Take your own time. Read it properly everyone. Are you reading? I hope all of you are reading and I hope you are finished your reading. Okay, so let us discuss about this. This guideline is about which thing? Look at here. Tadoba Tiger Sanctuary, flora and fauna in their natural habitat. Okay, students concession available. These are points. Plan your trip now. Booking available for boarding and lodging. Mode of travel to and from Tadoba. Nice food. Full of security and medical aid. Okay, this is also one advertisement of that tiger sanctuary, Tadoba Tiger Sanctuary. All of you know that this Tadoba Tiger Sanctuary. What are the characteristics of this sanctuary? What are the facilities if you want to visit to this sanctuary? All these facilities are mentioned here. That students concessions available. Plan your trip now. For that you should plan the trip. Booking available for boarding and lodging. Mode of travel to and from Tadoba. Nice food is also available. Full security and medical aid. Okay, listen students, while you are going to write a letter, formal or informal, you should that mention these points in your letter. Now one address is given here. Contact the Division Forest Officer, Tadoba Tiger Sanctuary, Chandrapur, www.mahagovernment.forestdepartment@com. Okay, this is that email address also mentioned into this letter. If email address is already given into a letter into your that given topic, you should also mention that in your letter in a address. Okay, don't skip anything from given guideline. Got it everyone? Now look at here, to whom that it is necessary to write a letter, formal or informal. First of all, informal. You should write a letter to your father asking for his permission to join the trip. With the help of our guidelines, add your own points. Some points are given here. You should mention all these points and you should add your own points in your letter. To whom you are going to write under the informal letter? To your father. For what? What is your topic of the letter? What is your subject of the letter? For asking the permission to join the trip. You want your father's permission to join the trip. Means that school decided to arrange this trip that to the Tadoba Wild Sanctuary. You want to go for this trip and so you want your father's permission. So you should ask your father's permission with the help of the informal letter. For that you should use guideline and add your own point. Students, just now we have discussed about that how to write formal letter, how to write informal letter. Then format is also I told you Okay, we have that discussed one examples of both the letters, and so with this you should write informal letter. And students from 7th and 8th, these students only should write the letter formal and informal with this topic. For 6th standard I will tell the another topic. So this with this topic, that 7th and 8th standard student, you should write this letter in your notebook, formal also and informal also. Clear? To whom you are going to write the informal letter? To your father, asking the permission for the trip. Okay. Now next formal letter. Write a letter to the divisional forest officer Chandrapur seeking permission to visit Tadoba Tiger Sanctuary and to make a booking for weekend visit. Add your own points. Now look at here, informal letter. To whom you are going to write a letter? To whom? To the divisional forest officer Chandrapur. Look at here, while you are going to write formal letter, already address is given into a here in a guideline. You should use this address given in a guideline into your formal letter. Whose address this one? Whose address? Receiver's address. Okay, this is a receiver's address will come into your formal letter. And sender's address, whose one will come? Your own address will come into a sender's address. And here, what is your subject into the formal letter? Again, seeking a permission to visit Tadoba Tiger Sanctuary. Whose permission you want here? Yes, divisional forest officer. So, to whom you are going to write the letter? Huh? Yes, tell me first. Yes, to the divisional forest officer. You are going to write a letter to the divisional forest officer. Okay, to divisional forest officer you are going to write letter. Clear everyone? So, to the divisional forest officer you are going to write the letter. Address is in a guideline. Receiver's address, sender's address, you should use your own. Your subject is seeking permission to visit Tadoba Tiger Sanctuary. Okay, understand everyone? Listen students, while writing the salutation, already I told you that you should mention the designation of that person to dot dot. You should use the designation there. Write properly subject. Clear everyone? So students from the 7th and 8th standards, you should attempt that formal and informal letter with this given topic. Cleared everyone? Write properly according to the format in a clear and good handwriting. Understand everyone? Clear? Okay. Now for the students, 6th standard students, write a letter to the municipal authority of your area requesting him to get the garbage heap near your house removed. Okay. Look at here students. This topic is for which letter? Formal and informal? 6th standard students. This topic is for which type of the letter? You are writing the letter to the municipal authority and you are requesting that to remove the garbage from near from your house to. So tell me that which type of this letter, under which type of the letter this topic will come? Huh? Yes. Tell it fast students. Very good. Under a formal letter. So here to whom you are going to write a letter? To municipal authority. Okay. Then here whose sender's address will come? Yours. And receiver's address? That write the your municipal corporation's address in a receiver's address. What is your subject will come? What is your subject will come? Request to remove the garbage near from your house. That is the subject will come. Then salutation how will come? Respected sir. Okay. And in this way you should write your whole letter. Okay. According to the given format. Okay. 6th standard student, you should use this topic to write a formal letter. And for informal letter you should use this topic. Write a letter to your friend congratulating him on winning a scholarship. Suppose your friend has won a scholarship and so you should congratulate him for the winning scholarship. Okay, on this topic you should write a informal letter. Okay, 6th standard student also, you should write this both letters properly according to the format with the proper handwriting. Okay, stepwise you should write both these letters. In formal letter you are going to write the letter to the municipality, that authority, and in the informal letter you are going to write to your friend congratulating to winning a scholarship. Clear everyone? Understand? So students, here we have that completed your first writing skill, letter writing, and in that we have covered both parts of letter writing, formal letter, informal letter. All of you have complete your homework that just now I have given you properly in your notebooks and in a proper way. Thank you so much.